What made that matchup right for you?
I think just like length. Both of us being like 7'1", 6'11", like it was a better matchup for me. Being in the post, guarding ball screens. That's what we work on every day, so it made it easy for me.
How'd you assess last night, Carson? How'd you feel like you did? You know, when you reviewed it and all that.
Yeah, I feel like I made the most of my opportunity for sure. Everyone was pretty happy with what I did, but I just want to keep building off of that performance and going to the next one.
Was it a confidence building thing when you can do that on the road in a Big Ten game and the environment and all that?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely helped my confidence for sure. Like knowing I can do that at a higher level, so definitely give me more motivation to grow off that and get better for the next one. I haven't been known for having a big offensive role, but I'm just trying to play as hard as I can. So me running down that middle of the lane, spreading my heart out, it really opens up everything, causes the defense to collapse. So it opens up things for other people, and then when I do get it, I just try to make a play and make something happen. So.
What was the process like for you to kind of get ready to play this year? Obviously, that wasn't the plan, and then it was the plan. How did you kind of get up to speed, for being ready to play this year?
I think I just bought in to the process. I had a good summer. I just worked my butt off every day, and I trusted what the coaches had for me, and I just used that to help motivate me every day. So.
The ball screen defense aspect of it, I know that's a lot for some guys to pick up, but what is kind of that process for learning all the ins and outs of your job when it comes to that?
It's different for every game, so it's just like these pre-game practices where we have to go over the coverages and stuff, and then the breakdown drills we do where each different scenario you got to go in a different way. So a lot of that is just repetition and watching film. So.
Anything else, folks?
What's your kind of relationship with Marty? Is he like a mentor to you down low?
Yeah. I look at Marty as like a big brother. It's like a big brother. So he definitely helps me work in practice and work through different things and give me a different perspective on certain plays and stuff like that, especially when we're in film, like talking to me and helping me through situations.
I was honestly so happy for him. He's been working so hard every single day, in and out of practice, in practice and then outside of practice, getting shots up, and he's worked so hard, and to see him be on the court and be a crucial defensive factor for our team and offense, it was super happy. I was on the bench just cheering for him, and he deserves all that credit. He was a big part of our win last night.
Where have you noticed the most growth from him from day one to now? Because again, we don't see him every game, or we see him for a little bit. You see him all the time. Where do you think he's grown the most, sort of behind the scenes?
I say the thing he's been growth-wise is his mental strength. I think a lot of people, a lot of freshmen, may not be able to, handle the adjustment so quickly. But I think Carson's been doing an amazing job, keeping a steady head, with his role and whether. He comes in here and there, but I say, he's been playing a lot of physical. He's been getting a lot better offensively, and he's a great defensive player. And but I think the best thing he's been getting better at, is just kind of his mental, his mental strength, and his offensive game. Those are the things I think he's been doing really good at.
What's sort of the challenge, Carson? You knew that would be the deal coming in, but the unknown of what every game might bring. There's probably got to be some difficulty there. Again, you might have expected it, but how do you just sort of have to handle all that? It could be last night, could be nothing, it could be whatever.
Yeah, I just come in same mindset every day, just trying to be patient. Just my opportunity comes that game, then I'm going to make the most of it. But if it doesn't come that game, I'm just going to look at it as a learning opportunity and learn off of what Marty and Jaxon do when they're in there. And yeah, just.
How would you describe sort of how you've grown behind the scenes? So if we just see you, bits and pieces here, what have you been doing in here? Do you feel like we've been a better player from, let's say, October?
I say strength-wise, it definitely helped me in the weight room too. But on the court, I think just working on my touches and stuff, and even playing in practice against Marty and those guys that are big and strong and stuff really helps me to work on my physicality in the post and to work on banging against those guys, being able to finish around the rim and stuff like that. So.
Are you noticing the guards, everybody getting more comfortable with you, and whether it's throwing the lobs or just the feel and pick and roll type of stuff, all that? Are you noticing a comfort level there with us?
Yeah, I started to have some more conversations with AJ and stuff, and they're getting happier with how I'm playing. So that'll definitely open up some more opportunities for them to find me, and especially me rolling at the lobs and being a lob thrower definitely helps with how I play. So it definitely opens up a lot of team chemistry building opportunities.
I mean, it was a little different, but you know, it whatever comes, you have to make sure that you're happy for your teammates to win, and that's what I like when we started going up and we started starting to beat that team and our lead started to stretch. That's all I was focused on was just we were winning, and I got to see Marty and Carson do their thing on the court, and that's all I remember was cheering for them and seeing how good they were doing and how happy we were on the bench. Anytime you go to the bench, you just when you go to the bench, you have to make sure that you're happy and like you're supporting your teammates. It's not all about you. I think that's the most important thing that every single person on this team has as a quality trait. It's like it's not all about them. It's about the team. And when we win, like it's proof that this team isn't just about one guy. It's about everybody.
How much of an adjustment is that for you? In high school, you're a go-to guy. You're playing all the time. How much have you had to adjust to this?
It's been a little bit of adjustment, but I mean, it's an incredible thing to be a part of this team and to really, get a sense to win at the Big Ten level, against some of these great teams that you've grown up watching. And it's been a little adjustment, but it's just motivation to, keep working harder and harder, off the court and on the court. So
when you look back at last night's film, what are some areas that you would like to have done better, some areas you're correcting yourself on? Yeah,
last night, I'm trying to improve defense, try to, follow the scout a little more, to the detail, just be prepared and just kind of be ready to just be ready to play. Last night, I made some mistakes here and there that I wish, I could have gone back and, tried to, fix and improve. But, that's the most important thing is just move on to the next game.
The urgency of the details, is that one of the things you're learning as you go along?
For sure.
That was the case last night too, probably?
For sure. This is a whole nother animal, and I am having a blast. I mean, it's a roller coaster of emotions, to be honest. Highest highs, lowest lows. I mean, like, it's against like Michigan game, you're having so much fun, and in practice, you're at your toughest, battling each other. The competition is crazy, and in the games, the competition is also crazy, and it's just a roller coaster of emotions, to be honest.
I think we both just trying to play like as hard as we can. He's more of like an offensive player, which really is a big piece of his team, and helping the post to give other teams different matchups and stuff, harder to guard him than is me in the post, I'd say. But like defensively, I say we just try to play as physical as we can against the other Big Ten bigs, so that it's a pretty physical conference. So everyone's gonna try to bully you down there. So it's
kind of going back. You played some forward this year too.
Yeah.
Like how does that fit? I mean, in terms of maybe within the flow, how can you what skill set allows you to move out on kind of as the forward?
I think just me being like as mobile as I am, like being able to move my feet well for my size, and being able to my length can contest further out than like other guys can. So I think just being able to move my feet, I can work with like some switches and stuff if that is part of the game plan. So I think just being versatile and mobile definitely helps.
Illinois big guys, what is that challenge for you guys?
I think just the physicality with him being like 270 and me being at like 230, 235. It's like it's gonna be a challenge to be banging bodies the entire game. So I think just me being taller than him, being lengthier than him, hopefully we can just lock that down to the post and guard ball screens and make sure that we're playing sharp on every play. So.